Nice to have you back at 9:50. The farm table at Kringle Candle. You know Kringle Candle. They're way up on the north end of Massachusetts, 91, just before you hit Vermont. But you know what? In Bernardston, they are well known, and they have spread all across New England. Real New England flair is here today, joining us to do a little cooking and a little imbibing with a nice drink and some snacks too. We're covering everything for the holiday season. We want you to meet Executive Chef R.J. Conlon and Elizabeth Walsh, who's the kitchen manager over at the farm table. Nice to have you both here.
Thank you so much.
And here's the thing that, I mean, I love that, again, I look at the pictures of Kringle Candle. I know what you guys are known for so much more than just candles, but you're real deal New England, but you're also very eco-friendly now, aren't you?
Yes.
Tell me about what you guys do up there that makes you so green.
The restaurant is in a restored circa 1800 farmhouse. A lot of reclaimed wood. When the construction happened, they reclaimed as much of the raw materials as they could. We have a full geothermal heating system.
Yeah.
So,
and it's something to be proud of, to be environmentally friendly, and especially when in a farm-to-table restaurant. I mean, it really is not missing a beat for anything, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it goes right down to the food. We source as locally as possible. There's a wealth of local farms that we work with, from mushrooms to root vegetables, potatoes.
Fantastic.
Plenty of dairy, cheeses.
We're gonna make something. I don't want to say simple because I would screw it up. But we're doing meatballs today. But we've done something a little different, a little twist for the holiday season. What kind of meatballs are we doing?
So we have our pork and lamb meatballs. These are on our menu right now.
Okay. And get to work. Show us what we've got here in the meatballs, and then we'll talk about why they're a little different.
So in the bowl we have half a pound of ground pork, half a pound of ground lamb. We have some golden raisins, some pine nuts, and a mixture of warm spices, cinnamon, cloves, cardamom, black pepper.
Talk about the pork and the veal for a second, because with the veal you get a different fat content, and as a result, the one ingredient missing is?
Right, so most meatballs have eggs and breadcrumbs as a binder. With these ones, you don't need it. So they're gluten-free, which is great.
And that's interesting because you can pretty much use, you know, when it comes down to making meatballs, they're easy, ground up anything, but know what your fat content is, because that'll affect whether or not you actually need to put those extra ingredients in, right?
Right,
All right. Get to work.
And these are great. You know, you can use them. You can use them as an appetizer for your holiday party. You can also use them for dinner on top of a salad or risotto, whatever you want.
I keep them in the car for Tic Tacs. You okay for that?
Yeah.
Or just an idea for you at home if you want to use it.
No
judging here. So
you're just going to form.
And again, the binding pretty much takes care of itself.
Right. So they're a rustic, free-form meatball. So I'm just going to form a couple of them.
And you want to keep these in the refrigerator for a while.
Yeah, so you combine all the ingredients, and then you want to let it sit in the fridge for 2 hours, and that just lets everything congeal, and that's why you don't need the binders. So I'm just going to make those.
Fantastic. Now,
and then I'll pop these in the oven.
How long do they go in for?
350-degree oven, about, I'd say 20 to 25 minutes, or until they reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees.
We'll speed up in a moment, but now it's your turn. Are you ready? You're the jam queen, I hear.
I am.
Yeah?
Thank you.
How do you get that gig?
Well, you know, it's been a long time, about 2 years, and I had a project, and I thought I'd just go in really strong and learning how to bring something to a jar.
Over here are all of her phenomenal jams, apple butters as well.
Yes.
And what are you doing here?
These were like my little take on when I was doing demos. I decided to do something easy so that people can just grab and go.
Okay.
With the jam goes into one of the tarts, and you're able to just pop them in your mouth. It's something also for the friendly family home that they can have these tarts.
Oh, all right.
And to just build it together when they're entertaining on a whim. So I think that's really key for me to see where people can use that element of jams instead of peanut butter and jelly, which we all love. But this is a little bit upper scale, and it gives something different for that entertainer.
One thing I love to do, every town has one of those little jam places.
Yes.
What's the wildest flavor you got?
Well, the black raspberry lime was one of my first ones, and I really love those combinations.
You didn't bring that one.
Yes, I did. It's right here.
Oh.
Yeah, it really reminds me of
I'll be
just
holding on to that for
little
myself.
berries they used to eat in the wild, you know, and that's where kind of the memory came from. And the lime is lime. It's the zest in the world.
People are thinking, did I really just steal a jar of jam? No.
We will leave you one
No,
today.
no. They'll make me pay full price. All right, Jam Queen. Let's go back. I want to pop the meatballs out for a second.
Yeah, so let me grab.
And then we'll finish off with the coup de grace here, and that would be the drink. Because, and again, with a farm-to-table restaurant, you're using locally sourced fruits and vegetables. So everything that you see here didn't travel far, right?
No, it did not.
Travel
Look at these
far.
beautiful meatballs.
We source the closest. We work in concentric circles, so we work very hard to find them as close as we can. And then,
Fantastic. All right, we got 1 minute left for a drink. What are we doing here?
all right, so this is called the mistletoe. It's one of our signature cocktails. So we're going to start with ice in our glass. We're going to do 1.5 ounces of vodka. Holidays are stressful. Maybe you want to do 2 ounces. No problem.
So you're friends with my family, clearly.
Also going to go with 1/2 ounce of cranberry liqueur.
Okay. Look at that. Give it a good color.
As well as 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice and 1/2 ounce of honey simple syrup.
All right.
We're going to take our coupe glass, margarita glass, whatever you want to use. Going to do it in a little simple syrup. Put a nice sugar rim on it.
And look at the finished product right here. Is this not beautiful? Get that shot. That's festive.
Garnished with some sugared cranberries and thyme or rosemary.
That says the
like.
holidays right here. From the meatballs to the jams to the drink, you got it all covered here. Go see them at the farm table. All the recipes will be on our website at fox61.com. And we want to thank you guys for we know you're busy this year. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you. All right?
Thank you.
All right, let's look at a 7-day, and then I'm going to eat my meatball. Because I earned it after 6 minutes, right? Yeah, 37 degrees for the high today. Cloudy skies, just about done with the moisture. Maybe a little rain on the shore. That's it. Down to 33, and then moderating temperatures. A little bit of a yo-yo up and down. They're colder by Thursday for the start of winter, but the weekend, much warmer. Guys, thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate you. And thanks for the jam, too.
Thank
Don't
you,
tell
Matt.
them about that.